Good morning. Welcome to Old Vine Zen, and my name is Jan, and it's easy like Sunday morning. Well, this morning I wanted to talk to you. First, I wanted to say that my first video, which I just made, it all clicked off and I lost the whole thing, and I have no idea why. So, have you ever tried to do something twice and nothing ever is the same, right? That's what they say. You do something one time, the second time it's totally different. So here I am. I want to talk about impermanence this morning. And impermanence is something we talk about and we kind of get it intellectually. But when something happens or changes, something big or something we don't want to happen, it's difficult for us to swallow that, right? It's like, no, this can't be. And when I was thinking about this subject, I was thinking about divorce. And if you've ever been divorced, I hope you haven't. I have once. And it's horrible. It's just awful. It's like death. And it doesn't matter if you were the one that wanted it or not. It's just the worst thing. It's like starting over. And nothing is ever the same again. And you think, how and why did this happen? And should it have happened? And what could I have done differently? And it's just a tough thing. And it's really a great reminder. It's in your face that change is going to happen, that things are impermanent. Things you think are going to last don't. They don't. Some of them last longer than others, but we go through life thinking that, oh, this is going to stay the same. And it could change at any moment. Your health, your financial situation, the love in your life, it can change. And I think if we can get that inside of us, I mean, really get it and accept it, I think it can make our life so much better, because it can give us a sense of appreciation for everything, even little things like washing the dishes or driving to the grocery store. Like, oh, I don't want to do it. Ugh. But just think, when the day comes and you can't drive anymore, you won't have that independence. Then maybe going to the grocery store won't seem so bad. Doesn't that make sense? So when we can accept things, it can really add a silver lining to things, where that, like today, it won't just slip away. We'll notice things that, oh, I'm able to walk outside. I'm able to watch the Super Bowl. I'm not in a hospital. It doesn't mean that it makes us depressed. You look at it in a perspective of, oh, this is so great. This is so great. I'm able to sit here and eat and drink and party, or just calmly do whatever. Someday you won't be able to, so you just really enjoy it. That's the teaching of the Buddha. The only thing we can rely on is impermanence. It's true and it's going to happen. So the person or the guy or the girl that drives you crazy, well, someday I won't have them. So we can overlook certain things. Little things won't quite get to us like they used to, but we must contemplate on it. We must think about it a little bit, not ruminate, not just go sit in a corner and just go over and over, but remind ourselves every day of impermanence, and it can help us. So I'm going to read a little gatha, which is a little verse, and they're verses that will help us remember every day little things about being in the moment and enjoying it. So let's relax first, because I'm going to read this to you while we're meditating, when and our minds are relaxed. So get comfortable. You can recline in your recliner. You can lay down on a bed. You can sit up. Whatever you want to do. Take your shoes off. You should take your shoes off if you can. Gives your toes room to stretch. Okay, so get comfortable. Take a deep breath before you close your eyes. Just inhale deeply and let it go. Let your shoulders fall and relax. And now close your eyes and settle in. Settle into this moment, whatever time of day it is. It doesn't matter. We're just here, and that's all that matters. And now take one more deep breath in and let it go. Wiggle your toes, move your fingers a little bit, and then let them be still. Relax your arms. Allow the muscles in your back to soften all the way down to the lower spine as you breathe. Imagine breathing in a sense of calmness, letting go any tightness. Soften the belly, all the muscles in the stomach, maybe deep into the belly, they might be real tight, so relax. Let the legs become heavy, resting upon whatever they're lying upon. And the hips settle in. The chest and the breath move freely as you breathe, in and out. And enjoy. Enjoy the feeling of your own breath. Let the jaw muscles soften, even into the throat, and then up around the mouth and the cheeks and the eyes and the forehead. All the lines of worry and frustration just smooth away, all the way up to the crown of the head. And just breathe and relax and enjoy. So this day is now upon us, and our lives are shorter than yesterday. Let us look carefully. What will we do? What will we notice today? What will we be grateful for? What little things? Let us be diligent. Let us live deeply aware of impermanence, so that life does not drift away. So that every day has meaning. Just the little things. Let us understand that impermanence is normal, and that will help us accept all the changes that will come in our lives. So much happiness comes from the awakened understanding of life. These are not sad things. These are normal things. And so we reach out for comfort in those challenging times. And we talk, and we share. Life is a roller coaster. It has its peaks and its valleys. We must accept that as normal, not as that there's something wrong. Things change. Friends change. Partners change. We must check in and notice the changes and talk about the changes and accept the changes that we all go through. So breathing in, I calm my body, and breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment. I know this moment is a gift. And as we bring our meditation to a close, every moment we get a little bit closer, a little bit more comfortable in the realities of life. And that if we can find more kindness, more compassion for ourselves and for others, not be quite so judgmental. Let people be themselves. And very softly now, as we close our meditation and come back, and we reopen our eyes, I hope that during your days to come, you can take 1 or 2 or 5 or 20 minutes and close your eyes and become still and contemplate these things. Because that is what, in my opinion, the only way we're going to get it through. These stubborn heads of ours, get it through into our heart that, yeah, life has changed all the way through it. And so all we can do is help each other, talk to each other, and be nice to each other. So thank you for coming this Sunday morning, and I hope you have a good day. And if you watch the Super Bowl, I hope you have fun. And if you don't do the Super Bowl, do whatever that is that makes you happy. And I'll see you next week, and contemplate every once in a while. Okay? Thank you, and see you soon.